Hey guys, Stay Patient here with a real quick look at the fourth deal of Christmas on the UK PlayStation Store. Now today they're giving us Skyrim, the Enhanced Edition or Special Edition, whatever it's called, there we go. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition. Now they've got it on sale for $22.99. This isn't a bad price for a digital copy of the game. If you want to buy it digitally, then, like I say, this isn't bad. It's actually cheaper than you can get it on disc at the moment. So, for instance, on Amazon, we got it for $24.99. And I have checked base.com, Simply Games, GameSeek, Argos, Tesco, Zavi, like all the other places, Shop2. In fact, no, I haven't checked Shop2 yet. I don't think they'll have it cheaper than the store because nowhere else seems to, and usually prices are fairly consistent across different retail outlets. Let's have a look though, just in case, because they might well have an offer on let's see, Skyrim, where's the PS4 edition? Maybe they're actually out of stock. Be surprised if they are, but yeah. Oh, is that it? Yes, okay, so they've got it for $27.85. So the cheapest price you can get it in the UK for at the moment, as far as I can tell, is on Amazon for $24.99. The shop's got it for $22.99, so that might look cheaper to you. And of course, if you're going to buy it on Amazon, then the postage and packaging is going to be free. And that means you can put the price into flubit.com, which is a site I've spoken about several times in this series of videos looking at these deals. So if you are going to buy it retail, then I definitely recommend putting the price into Flubit. I've actually got a demand open at the moment. They've not got back to me yet. Let's just double check, refresh the page. It does take a few hours usually, but most of the time they'll get back to you with a cheaper price, so they might be able to beat $24.99. It's probably still not going to be as cheap as the store. And remember, if you go to cdkeys.com, you'll be able to buy a PSN top-up card for cheaper than the actual value of the card. So if you do that, then it's going to make the game even cheaper on the store. But the reason I'm not sort of super psyched about this price and recommending that you all run out and grab it is because this is the kind of game that is very likely to drop down in price, at the retail outlets, very soon. It's the kind of game that I can imagine being on sale for probably under £20 at some point over the next couple of months, probably in the January sales or whatever. And then when things quieten down, especially over like February, March, when there's not a lot of games coming out and Sony are trying to sell the games that are already released, then this is one of those that you're bound to be getting for definitely less than £20, I would think. So if you're not in any massive hurry, I would hold out on this one. You're going to save at least a few pounds. It's a kind of game that's likely to drop down in price relatively quickly, especially with the huge number of titles that have released over this sort of Christmas period. There's so many games like this that a lot of people have already played kind of get drowned out a bit. So that's why eventually they do start dropping down in price quicker than some of the bigger, more recent releases that aren't remasters. But of course, if you do want to buy it now, if you're desperate to play this game, then $22.99 is a good price if you want to buy it digitally. So if you do want a downloadable copy rather than a hard copy on disc, then why not? It's not a bad price, and considering the store is usually a lot more expensive than retail, this isn't actually all that bad. But if you do want a retail copy, if you are planning on selling it once you're done, obviously you can't sell on your digital copies, so $24.99 on the Amazon store isn't too bad. And like I mentioned, make sure you use Flubit to buy it because they will beat that price, almost guaranteed. And as soon as I hear back from them, I'll let you know what price they gave me. Remember, everybody who puts a demand in for the same item gets a different price back from Flubit. So whatever price I receive won't be representative of the price that you'll be given. But it will mean that if I do receive a price back, then it's very likely that if you guys demand the same game, then it probably means that you will receive at least some price. Sometimes they come back and say they can't beat it, and in that case it's probably going to be the same for each customer, but hopefully I'll receive a price back for this, and I'll let you know in the comments, or at least in the description under the video, how much they gave me, what price they gave me, and hopefully you guys can get a decent saving on it. Alright guys, there you go. Nice quick video today because I've spent a lot of time recording a Nublar trophy guide this morning. So that's actually going to be up probably before this video, so you might have already noticed it. But if you haven't seen that yet and you're planning on playing either Nublar or The World of Nublar, they're both exactly the same. And although the game has changed a bit since it first released, the trophies are the same, and the guide that I've made was created using the new updated version of the game, which is very slightly different. One of the collectibles has moved and the visuals are slightly different, so sometimes it can be a bit confusing when you enter an area and you're following a guide that looks different to the game you're playing. But like I say, mine is the up-to-date version, so it should make things nice and simple for you. So there you go guys, I'm going to go. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we'll receive a better offer in a couple of days, but it's not looking good at this rate. But either way, I'll catch you then. Alright, have a good one. See you later.